Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, August the 7th. Okay, so today we have two very special transits. Well, actually, one that's rare, and then we have another one that, it happens every once in a while, but we have some interesting planets in it. Okay, so first things first. Neptune in Pisces is sextiling Pluto in Capricorn, so a lot of you guys are going to be seeing things, hearing things, feeling things, and I'm just going to leave it at that. If you watch my horoscope, I did mention some of you guys could be like talking with spirits, or there's people talking to themselves, or imaginary people. What was I gonna say with that? Oh, being touched in the head. Okay, so for some of you guys, you got some special psyche going on. Some of you guys are psychic. Some of you guys are batshit crazy. Like I said, touched in the head. And when I hear touched in the head, I hadn't even thought about it. But this morning, I heard light language or speaking in tongues. Interesting. Okay, so first card, toil and labor. This is about your day-to-day schedule. It's the things that you do every day that it's not worthy of getting thanked, like getting up and, your normal day-to-day things. If you have kids, you got to get them up and get them in the shower and get them dressed and get them off to school, okay? Nobody thanks you for that. That's just what you do, okay, because your mom or your dad. Okay, toil and labor is number 38, so that's like empowering information. So some of you guys could be getting some major downloads. And you could be going into automatic mode because there's a lot of processing going on in the background. Things are being integrated and put in their correct compartments, I almost said compartmentalized, but I think that would be like in the negative aspects of it. 38, come on. They're being greedy with the info today. Okay, well, that is more than sufficient chances. I guess I have to deal with that. They told me they're not giving me any more. Okay, so toil and labor, automated processes, processing the daily tasks, things you don't get thanked for, the dirty work, the physical labor, the cleaning up, or what you got to do every day. This could be a to-do list also. Okay, lovers, 15, Gemini. The lovers is about making the right choices. This is where you could be the victim or the victor, as I always say in my horoscope. It's about the boundaries you express, the confidence in your boundaries that you express. And it's also union in a particular relationship or partnership. Okay, like somebody's a bad habit, joined at the hip. The Lover's card is representative of Gemini, and Gemini is basically, twins. Okay, so this can be twin flames, this can be soulmate, this can be the two peas in the pod. So let's clarify toil and labor first. Oh, and with lovers too, it's temptation, being tempted, being lured, being baited. I was getting cat and mouse the other day, so this could be like a trap is being set, you're being lured, you're being baited, tempted, seduced. Clarifies this star. Okay, so star can be Aquarius energy. It's about hopes and dreams and wishes. It's friends. It's society and groups. Aquarius is also about combining the rational and the intuitive. There's a whole bunch of stars lining up here, and actually this is the first time I've ever looked at the Earth. I've never noticed it on this card before, but it's not like I sit here and I stare at them. Only when recently have I been more intuiting the pictures, you know. Actually, it's only if I'm guided. And I am being guided wherever they're drawing my eyes, and I see stars and stars and stars. There's a lot of stars all around the Earth. The background processing, the downloads. We're all star children. As the world turns, this is about a wish coming true. So I don't know if, you know, like I said, if it's the to-do list. I'm like, I got all these things I got to do. I wish I could get them done. So you may have recently wished upon a star that has to do with anything I'd mentioned before. You know, maybe you're miserable in what you're doing. You're working hard. You're not getting recognized. You're not getting paid, or you know, some appreciation and gratitude would be nice. But oh, King of Pentacles and Prince of Pentacles. Wow. Big brother, little brother. Could be on your way to work with your partner who's an Aquarius. You see probably your son and his little brother. How funny. Actually, that's what happened to me. So I'm like, wait a minute. I was on my way to work with my old man who's an Aquarius, and I run into my older son and my younger son together. Apparently my younger son was missed the alarm, and the older one had to drive him all the way to school. But yeah, very kind, very generous, very well manifested, like to work physically. One's more mature than the other. So there's this, I don't know, 10-year, 10 year span between them. So they're definitely in different ranges. I'm taking one is of age and the other one is underage. Just from my own cues, and you know, guess what? Oh wow, are they like tapping into me because my sons are both Geminis? Okay. Let me see. Lovers. Clarify the lovers. That's so funny. I mean, not that there's coincidences. Oh my God. Okay, well, first of all, the High Priestess, that would be your inner intuition, and we do have that Grand Psychic Water Trine today with the North Node in Cancer, Neptune in Pisces, and the Moon in Scorpio. Okay, already influential signs, but I feel like it's extra special because I think they all form, they're all, they should all be sextiling. Okay, so if Neptune is sextiling Pluto, then 3, 6, no. Wow, so every single one of these are making some kind of transit, or will eventually. Oh, actually, not for a while. I'm sorry, I'm talking gibberish. Or, like I said, in the horoscope, you could be talking nonsense. And, oh, yes, I did get gibberish the other day. So you could be seeing people talking nonsense, too. Interesting. Maybe that's what this was leading me to. I'm like, why the hell did I say that? Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, which is about your inner intuition. The High Priestess is ruled by the moon. Okay, her emotions. This can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I think if you guys have watched the horoscope, I did mention what's going on today. The Neptune sextiling Pluto and the Grand Psychic water trine. Okay, so there's a lot of magic going on everywhere. So the High Priestess and the Six of Swords. A lesson. The mother. Somebody is experiencing a karmic lesson. This is a mother being separated from her child. Or this is somebody who was previously separated from her child that is reuniting with them. The Magician and the Lovers. Once again, we have the Lovers energy. But with the magician, and there's actually quite a bit of magic. Look, somebody's a priestess, a high priestess. That is the magic maker. There's two. Somebody's got some intense, highly concentrated powers. Turning the moth, transformation, as above, so below. It is harnessing all your willpower and your energy and willing it out and creating magic. The power of the mind. That's a moth. So that to me, that's Pluto. Pluto retrograde, which is the Magician is Scorpio energy. To me, it is. So there's a transformation coming up. Either somebody's turning into a mother, the mother, or a divine mother. Wow, so this looks like the Six of Swords. Oh my God. And it's kept off with the Lovers. This is like somebody remembering their past lives. Wow. I'm a trip. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. There was a lot of talking outside. Okay, so basically what I am seeing here is a return. I think I had told you guys, taken from the mother. And then the next day, which was yesterday, I told you guys that not only was I getting taken from the mother, I was also going back to the mother or coming back to the mother. So this is like a reunion of some kind, or could be somebody learning after past mistakes. They wish that... Okay, so this morning I had this thought. It's kind of like the country song, where you get your dog back, you get your house back, you get your kids back, you get your life back. I just heard mind and sanity too, so this could be interesting because I did say something about batshit crazy people and people talking to you know, to themselves and imaginary people. So that could be definitely relevant in the opposite sense. And on that note, it could be you used to be crazy, or you used to be shunned, or you used to be considered untouchable. Okay, untouchable, good and bad. You know, you could be untouchable, like the golden child, kind of untouchable. But at that same note, I think weren't we seeing it happen? Was it India or Indonesia or something? I can't remember. I kind of saw a byline on the bottom of the newscast referring to castes. Okay, and something about, I think they were eliminating one or something, and there was like an uproaring, like, oh my God, no, you can't say that they're equal to us. We're always going to be better than them. Fucking weenies. Okay, so this can be that major transformation taking place. Major, major, major. Not only are you now accepted by society, but now it's okay to accept yourself and be yourself. It's okay to be yourself, okay? It's always been okay to be yourself. However, that's not what we get from society and people around us, okay? So yeah, that just came to me about being crazy. Oh, and unplugging too. I noticed a lot of people are taking a break from social media or from their phones or from electronics. And actually, I feel like I want to kind of take a vacation for a day or two, but I wish I could. I guess I gotta wait till Saturday, right? Oh, not even Saturday, Sunday. Today's the 10th, the art walk, so I've gotta be here. Yay! All right. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So these two children, they could be either twins or they're very similar in some way. They could share birthdays, or they could even look alike, or they could be completely opposite of each other. But there's something very, very distinct bond that they share. Just the fact that it came out twice, it's kind of tripping me out. It's really tripping me out, okay? Lovers, integrity, having choices, Gemini energy, patterns, structure, moving about, traveling. Oh, traveling overseas. Border. Look at the bordering on this card. I never even noticed the border on this card. Never noticed the border. Somebody could... You might see twins, you know, when you're seeing dead people. Sorry, I just had to get that out. Or, you know, it can be brother and sister, but there's definitely the attached at the hip, the dynamic duo. I mean, oh, that's why I was getting, okay, they were trying to tell me Spider-Man, and I'm like, what the hell does Spider-Man have to do with it? But then, like, I got the splash to both of my sons back when they were very, very young. You know, kids always have some kind of superhero, you know. I gotta admit, I had Wonder Woman underoos, okay? Shh. Okay, so they were showing me Spider-Man, but I'm actually getting Batman. So it could be Spider-Man and Batman, or both of these children have something, a lot in common, actually. They're complementary. They can be like exact opposites in astrological signs, but very similar in a lot of ways. This might be a trip, or this might be a lesson that they learned. There's definitely conjuring going on here. I mean, we've got like these stellar energies. We've got the Magician, the High Priestess, and we have the Star. So, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Sun and Gemini. Okay, well, let's be more specific. The Ruin. Eight of Pentacles. All right, let me take a look. The Lovers. Making the right choices. There's that red star again that's been catching my attention for quite a bit. Six of Swords. Flying. Eight of Pentacles. Virgo. That is the 6th house. 1, 2. Craftsmanship. So somebody's like Mr. Neat and Tidy. In fact, they can be anal with the Ten of Swords, because the Ten of Swords is patterns and behaviors, habits. It's also ruin, like after the storm. This is also, the worst is over, so it gives the appearance that the incident has already happened, and this is about the blowback. You know, the next morning when you wake up and you realize that this has been your reality. Fame, stardom. Oh my gosh. These kids are going to be famous. Could be a car accident. Yeah, here we are. Stars, yellow stars. Yellow crystal stars. Car accident. Let me clarify this Ten of Swords. Oh, this might be a huge fight. Bad health. Yeah, this is a lot of anxieties. This can be a huge fight at work, or a lot of anxieties at work, or it could be you're stuck in this habit that you can't get out of. Maybe you're not happy, so it gives you a lot of anxieties. Or maybe these two people don't come to your work. Bad health. You may be feeling a little under the weather today. Wow, guys, I'm actually vibrating. I feel like yeah, anxiety is definitely, and guess what? I haven't had any coffee or any soda, so this is, no, that's too much. Give me that back. Give me that back. Okay, Prince of Hearts, 3 of Hearts, and 4 of Hearts. Oh. Okay, so these two boys have something, I mean, they have so many things similar to them. And it can, not necessarily a boy, it can be a female, because there's male and female here. This can be male and male, like I was getting, because these were actually for my sons. But this is just telling me that I'm not the only person who is running into their children. Okay, you could have been saying, God, I miss my children, or I wish I could get together with my kids, which is that, I'm missing you. Okay, and then you see them, it's like, hi, you know, I love you guys. Can we, you know, hang out a little bit? So a lot of guys want to go hang out with your kids. You know that these two kids have been through the same trial, not necessarily at the same time, but it's also because in the difference of age. So there's this rejection. Somebody was rejected for some kind of reason. There was a fight, and, you know, they're still angry about it. I see one has healed, the bigger one, the older one, of course, because they're older and wiser and have had more time to, you know, learn about themselves and confront themselves. Okay, then we have the younger one, because this one has, like, tape on it. So this one is still wounded. This one is still wounded. And bad health. Hold on, guys. Okay, so I have to tell you guys, like I was saying that I was vibrating, and I was actually complaining to my dad a little while ago that I did not drink coffee today because I'm constantly having to pee because I was having anxieties. I did tell you guys I was vibrating. Okay, so vibrating can be mistaken for anxieties, which is this Gemini energy. So when I was sitting in there, sitting in there, yeah, when I was just chilling and hanging out in the bathroom and stuff, I was thinking about my two sons, you know. I was just smiling to myself. I was all happy to be able to see them because they don't, not that they're shunned, but I did say something about if you were once shunned, now you're shining. So there could be this, somebody was rejected in some kind of way, and now they're back. Okay, they could have been rejected at the same time, or they could have been pushed out or taken from the mother. Okay, I'm getting this. A repeating pattern with both children, but the second child is the last time that this was going to happen. It may have happened when the older child was young, or something similar to that, or they felt like something happened similar to that. Bad health. I need to clarify bad health. Bad health can be a good or a bad thing. I'm not too sure at what I'm looking at, guys. I mean, I would say that it's loving and all that, but in that case, then somebody's going to be in bed. and I don't mean like because you're sick, okay? But you could be doing some sick stuff. Not telling you. That's your business. Don't tell me either. Okay, but bad health is really significant in you could be injured, or actually like want to go to sleep, or you could be tired and you're too wired for life. I got that this morning. Wired for life. I just heard in sickness and in health. For richer or for poor. So this is like legacy, patterns, behaviors, habits, information. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what actually happened this morning with me. Well, not with me, with my children. Okay, 8 of Pentacles is work. But for children underage, this would be school, right? Or chores. Okay, 10 of Swords along with the Bat of Health. Okay, so my younger son didn't hear the alarm this morning, so my older son had to get up and drive him all the way into Pahoa. Now he lives in Hilo. Okay, so this is literally like, you know, somebody got to go to work, but look, on fire. So there could be a little like, what? You know, that's why I was getting the Batman, the kapow, the blam. Like somebody got blammed. Oh, shit. Got to get out of bed. Okay, alarm. Yeah, definitely alarm. I didn't even catch that. I was wondering why they kept showing me the stars and the yellow. Okay, so 3 of Wands, the Moon, and Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so that's freaking hilarious. Yeah, so there's some reason that you didn't get out of bed or something that alarmed you this morning. Just a minute. 3 of Wands, the Moon, and the Wheel of Fortune. So there's definitely something manifesting. I don't think, God, what I am seeing is exceptional energy going on here. Like in my case, it's so trivial, but definitely I'd been missing them and I wanted to see them. I mean, this is This is my morning. This is my story of the day. Okay, so we have Three of Wands, which is waiting for your ship to come in. So you've put out your intentions, you voiced your intentions, and you're waiting for it to come in. The Moon, secrets, unconscious emotions, your comfort zone, Wheel of Fortune, the next level. I just heard Veruca Salt. I want, oh no, it's not even Veruca Salt. That would be Oliver. I want some more. I want some more, please. And the funny thing is, this Oliver is the name of my best friend's son. Okay, and he's a Scorpio moon, and my youngest son is a Scorpio moon here going on. Huh? How interesting. How are those synchronicities? Okay, so Three of Wands, somebody's waiting for something to happen. The Moon is definitely in Scorpio. Okay, clear, dark. What was I going to say? CEO, achievement, status, and ability. This is power. This is the Tycoon. Yeah, so it looks like somebody's going to, somebody wants to, they're wishing they could strike it rich. Or they could be having a dream that they've struck it rich. Ooh, somebody might be having a lucky day here. I really like that comes out. Okay, guys, I'm cutting you short at half an hour. So, yeah, I feel like somebody out there is going to be kind of experiencing the same thing, too, with their children. So, yeah, the children are... Oh, that's what I was saying. Okay, I already told you guys that the biggest point was they don't live here in Pahua, so it's kind of a rare sight. And bam, here they are. And, you know, bam, you've been wanting that to happen for so long. So this is a tribute to the mothers. Okay, they're telling me calm the fuck down. Breathe, Archangel Raphael. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Okay, old patterns. Something that happened previously. Clairvoyance, Archangel Raziel. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Okay, I got this yesterday too, I believe. Guys, I'm like vibrating. I'm shaking. Whew, I don't know if I can handle today. We shall see. This is kind of crazy and extremely extraordinary. I don't know what's going on, but somebody's either, it's like the cocoon is unwrapping. Okay, being put on display. Okay, the moth emerging from the cocoon. So coming out of hiding, emerging from the cocoon, making your debut. Yeah, oh my gosh, this could be making the debut. Ooh, I had goosebumps. All right, guys, I gotta stop here. I gotta stop. Love you guys. Take care.